You think people disrespect you because they're rude? Nope. They're just reading your invisible social glitches like a manual. 1. The over-apology virus. Every sorry you drop for existing is like a loyalty card for disrespect. You think you're being polite. They think you're confessing guilt for taking up air. Studies show chronic apologizers are rated as less confident and less competent, no matter their skill. You could cure cancer and still start with, "Sorry if this is stupid." Stop apologizing for breathing. Confidence doesn't say, "Sorry." It says, "You're welcome." 2. The helpful doormat. You believe kindness earns respect. It doesn't. It earns errands. The more you do for people, the more they expect it, and the less they value it. It's not generosity. It's unpaid labor disguised as friendship. Real power isn't doing more. It's knowing when to stop. Because the moment you say yes out of guilt, you teach everyone your time is free. 3. The boundary explainer. You think explaining your no makes it softer. It doesn't. It makes it negotiable. Every excuse you give becomes ammo. "I'm busy" turns into, "It'll only take a minute." Strong people don't explain boundaries. They enforce them. No is a complete sentence. Add anything else, and you just opened customer support for your own decisions. 4. The compliment chaser. Nothing says, "Please disrespect me," like fishing for validation. When you seek approval, you hand out your self-worth like a coupon. The moment people sense you need praise, they ration it like oxygen. And suddenly, you're performing for scraps of attention. Stop asking if you're doing okay. The confident don't need applause to keep breathing. 5. The oversharer. You think vulnerability builds trust. Sometimes it does, until it doesn't. Oversharing too early turns your trauma into gossip fuel. You think they're bonding. They're taking notes. Real connection isn't an emotional data dump. It's timing, context, and reciprocity. If someone hasn't earned your story, don't hand them the script. 6. The nice guy. Mask. You think being nice makes people like you. Wrong. It makes you forgettable. Nice is the cheapest social currency. Everyone's got it, and no one respects it. People don't want nice. They want real. Someone with opinions, standards, and a backbone. Being endlessly agreeable isn't virtue. It's self-erasure with a smile. 7. The eye contact evader. You look away to seem non-threatening, but all they see is submission. Eye contact is social dominance language 101. The longer you avoid it, the faster people file you under unimportant. Not staring, just owning your gaze, tells the room you exist with authority. Your silence might be polite, but your eyes are voting lower status. 8. The nervous laughter syndrome. You laugh after every sentence like your own. Existence is a punchline. It's not endearing, it's an apology in audio form. People subconsciously register it as insecurity, not friendliness. Imagine ending every idea with a nervous giggle. It's like saying, "Please don't be mad I spoke." Keep the humor, lose the habit. Confidence doesn't need a laugh track. 9. The over-availability trap. You answer texts instantly, show up early, and say yes before the question ends. Congratulations, you've just broadcasted that your time has no value. Scarcity breeds respect. Constant access breeds contempt. The next time someone asks, "Are you free? Try this." Not tonight. You'll be amazed how fast they start respecting your schedule once it costs something. 10. The compliment deflector. Someone says, "You look great today," and you reply, "Oh no, I look tired." Congratulations, you just rejected free social capital. Deflecting praise isn't humility, it's self-sabotage. When you dismiss compliments, you train people to stop giving them. Accept them like currency, say thank you, and move on. Respect starts when you stop negotiating your worth. 11. The overtexting paradox. You think texting first shows initiative. Sometimes it does, but not when you're writing like a customer support chatbot on caffeine. Double texting, over-explaining, sending "haha, just kidding" after every message. It screams low value. Social psychology calls it intermittent reinforcement behavior. You reward rejection with more effort. The result? You become background noise in someone else's notification feed. The rule is simple. Mirror energy, not desperation. 12. The fake humility flex. "Oh, I'm not that smart. I totally got lucky." No, you didn't. You just disrespected your own competence in public. Research shows self-deprecation only works after you've established status. When you do it too early, people take your word for it and file you under mediocre. You're not being humble. You're pre-discounting yourself before anyone even shops. Try quiet confidence. It lasts longer than the discount bin. 13. The emotional babysitter. You keep everyone calm, manage everyone's moods, and think it makes you a great friend. It doesn't. It makes you their unpaid emotional janitor. Every time you say, "it's fine" when it's not, you're teaching people they can offload their chaos onto you without consequence. Respect isn't earned through emotional labor. It's earned through boundaries that say, "I'm not your therapist, I'm your peer." 14. The validation seeker. You post something online, and within minutes you're refreshing for likes like it's oxygen. Congrats! You've joined the world's largest unpaid popularity contest. Studies show that the more people chase external validation, the lower others rate their confidence and leadership potential. Translation: every "do you think this is good" is a silent announcement that you don't. Validation feels sweet, but it smells like insecurity. 15. The people pleaser's discount. People pleasers think they're earning love. They're earning discounts. Every "sure, whatever you want" makes you cheaper. Humans subconsciously equate self-sacrifice with lower value because valuable things don't give themselves away for free. You think you're being kind. They think you're disposable. Say no once in a while. It raises your market price overnight. 16. The nervous filler habit. Every "like," or tells people your thoughts come with training wheels. You're diluting your authority one filler word at a time. Communication research shows speakers who pause confidently instead of filling silence are perceived as smarter and more credible, even when saying the same thing. Silence isn't awkward, it's dominance breathing. 17. The energy mirror fail. You enter a room and instantly match everyone's vibe. Too loud, too quiet, too adaptable. You think you're fitting in, but you're just disappearing. Social power isn't mimicry, it's stability. People subconsciously respect those whose emotional tone stays consistent regardless of the crowd. Stop being a human mood thermometer. Be the thermostat. Set the temperature. 18. The over-explainer syndrome. You can't let a statement breathe without justifying it. You don't just decline an invite. You provide a PowerPoint of reasons. The irony? The more you explain, the guiltier you sound. Research on authority perception shows concise communication signals confidence. Over-explanation signals insecurity. "I can't make it" is enough. The only people who need essays are liars. 19. The laughable self-doubt. You preface every idea with, "this might be dumb, but congratulations." You just told the room to lower their expectations. No one remembers what you said after that. They remember you told them not to take you seriously. Remove that line forever. If your idea is dumb, they'll find out soon enough. Don't help them get there faster. 20. The gratitude overload. You say thank you 10 times in one conversation. Sounds polite, right? Nope. Sounds like hierarchy training. Excessive gratitude makes people subconsciously see you as beneath them. Gratitude should express appreciation, not submission. Thanks once means acknowledgement. Thanks, thank you so much means please like me. One thank you is classy. The rest are begging in disguise. 21. The constant complainer effect. You think venting helps you get it out. It doesn't. It brands you as emotional spam. Chronic complaining trains people to associate you with negative emotion, even if your problems are valid. Neuroscience shows our brains literally tag faces with the emotions we feel around them. So if every time someone sees you they remember stress, they'll subconsciously avoid you. You're not sharing, you're emotionally taxing. Solutions impress, problems depress. Choose your export wisely. 22. The over-awareness trap. You're hyper-aware of how you come across, tone, wording, posture, expression, thinking it'll make people like you. Ironically, it makes you robotic. Psychologists call it self-monitoring fatigue. The brain gets so busy managing impressions that authenticity dies. And authenticity is the oxygen of respect. People can feel when you're curating yourself like a museum exhibit. The more perfect you act, the less human you seem. and humans only connect with humans, not audition tapes. 23. The comparison spiral. You compare yourself to everyone. The coworker who's more confident, the friend who's more successful, the influencer who somehow has abs and peace of mind. The problem? Comparison doesn't motivate, it corrodes. Social psychology proves that downward comparisons, I'm better than them, breed arrogance, while upward comparisons, they're better than me, breed envy. Both kill humility and authenticity, the two core traits people actually respect. Real power isn't I'm above or below, it's I'm enough. 24. The opinion overload. You think having a take on everything makes you look smart. In reality, it makes you look exhausting. People respect those who know when to shut up. Over-opinionating signals insecurity, a need to dominate every silence with your voice so no one questions your relevance. Research on conversational dominance shows listeners perceive frequent talkers as less trustworthy, not more. The strongest minds don't shout every thought. They drop sentences like grenades, not confetti. 25. The chronic self-justifier. Every time you succeed, you immediately downplay it. Oh, it was just luck. It wasn't that hard. You think it's humility? It's actually social sabotage. People mirror your framing. If you tell them your win doesn't matter, they'll believe you. Studies on status signaling show that confident acknowledgement of success earns admiration, not resentment. It's not arrogance to say, yeah, I worked hard for that. It's ownership, and ownership commands respect faster than any apology ever could. 26. The permission to exist problem. This one's the silent killer. Every time you hesitate before speaking, laugh off your opinions, or soften your voice mid-sentence, you're subconsciously asking for permission to exist. It's invisible, but everyone picks up on it. You teach the room how much space you're allowed to take, and they'll treat you accordingly. Respect starts the moment you stop auditioning for it. You don't earn permission to be here. You are here. Act like it. Your brain keeps telling you that respect comes from being nice, available, and endlessly accommodating. Psychology disagrees. Respect comes from boundaries, consistency, and a quiet refusal to perform for approval. So here's the final test. Which one of these 26 glitches do you secretly do the most? Be honest, your brain already knows. Now drop your answer below, and may your next no be the most self-respecting word you say all week.